Peters, who I believe I saw in swarmy conditions like they are here in Palm Beach. Before this season, you had your first season as a GM. If you had to take one snapshot to put in a photo frame of the part of this incredible season you're most proud of, what does it look like?
One snapshot of this season. I think it's just our team celebrating together, just the guys that we have and just how close they were and everything, just seeing those guys in the locker room after a win. If I could take one snapshot of a locker room after a win, that would be it.
Back then when I saw you in August, I really did. I told this to everybody. I knew you guys were going to have a great season. Did it meet your expectations? Did you think then, like, yeah, we're going to go to the NFC Championship? What was the goal even?
The goal, I think you're not doing this right if your goal isn't to win a Super Bowl every year. So yeah, our goal is always to win the Super Bowl, but to see how quickly we came together as a team, how Coach Quinn did a great job of bringing everybody together, a brotherhood, and that's, I think, really what propelled us, and we hit some adversity during the year, but the guys stuck together, and so to have the run that we had at the end of the season, I think we won 7 games in a row before Philly beat us. So that was really cool, really proud of that, really proud of the guys.
Last offseason, I loved the foundational pieces. Now you're entering your second year as a GM. I love that Jayden, Offensive Rookie of the Year, you're like, let's protect him. I mean, Laramie Tunsil, you Adam. That is a great swing.
Yeah, we're really excited about him. He said it when he was in his press conference. He wants to be his bodyguard, and so yeah, we needed to, really just protect Jayden, and I think that's something we set out to do. And when he became available, and it wasn't cheap, he's a great player, and but we wanted to do that. And those guys are hard to find. They're really hard to find. Mm-hmm. So when we had that opportunity, we wanted to do it, and we heard great things about him from people we knew in Houston, the type of person he was, the type of man that he was, and you can see how great of a player he is on tape. So when we had that opportunity, we definitely wanted to take it.
You take him from Stroud. Stroud had a sophomore season where there's a million philosophies. They didn't protect him. There was tape on him. Do you subscribe to that? Do you study that with Jayden and how to protect him and bring in guys like Deebo?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing everything we can to protect Jayden, and strengthen our offensive line, but also, like you said, just with Deebo, giving him weapons, so you can get the ball out of his hands and have those guys make plays. And getting Deebo, and I know he's near and dear to you too. He's an incredible competitor. He's an incredible dude. We wouldn't have brought him in if we didn't think all those things. If we didn't know what a great teammate he was, what a great competitor he was, and obviously he's outstanding on the field. I've been around doing this a long time, and there's not too many guys I know that can lift a team on the field more than Deebo with his competitive greatness and like put a team on his back and will you to win games. And I've seen that over and over against he just did with Les, like he did it against the Rams a few times, Eagles. So
yeah, take that, Les.
But yeah, so to get a chance to get him is something we really wanted to do, and he'll be great for Cliff's offense.
XO-wise, talk to me about can you tell me how Deebo will make Jayden better?
Anytime you can surround any quarterback with a weapon, that where they can do the work, they can really make a play out of nothing. That makes anybody better. But I think the way Cliff's offense is run, you can get a catch and run guy like Deebo, and he can play in the backfield, he can play in the slot, he can play outside, he can go deep, but he can also do a lot of screens. So those things just open up the offense and allow us to be more multiple on offense.
What are you most proud of from this year?
Most proud of? That's a great question.
I'll never stop to think about what you're proud of. It's crazy. That's like my role in this business. Like, what are you most proud of? There's a long list. It is a tough question.
It is a tough question. There's so many things. I think really just, if I really think about it, just bringing back the pride to the Washington fan base and seeing how excited our fans were. And, as the year went on, especially when we got flexed to that Sunday night game against the Falcons and having the whole nation see that, and having our home crowd was just incredible that game. So really proud of that, and just having, walking around DC, just having people come up to me and just say, like, thank you so much for, bringing back, this team that the former Redskins, and some pride to the area. So
you hear from Kevin Durant at all?
Yeah, he's awesome.
What's that like? How active is he?
He is so big. You don't realize how big he is. I look like a Smurf next to him.
Oh, you look like me around everybody else. Great. Now you know what it feels like.
But he's awesome. He's a great supporter. He comes when he can. Obviously, he's doing great at his job. But when he's able to come out, we practice in Arizona right before he played the Cardinals. He was able to come out to a practice and got to see him there throw the ball. He's a really good athlete too. He can run. I was surprised.
Kevin Durant, good athlete.
And he
Got
can
some
throw.
real GM sleuthing there, Adam.
Newsflash.
Newsflash.
But yeah, he can throw too. It's really hard to throw a football, and he can throw it pretty
He can
good.
throw?
Yeah, he can throw like 50 yards. No warm up.
No, he can't.
Yes.
I mean, not that no, he
Saw
can't.
it.
What do I know?
My own 2 eyes.
With your own 2 eyes at a practice. I love that. I'm sure, as you're saying, the Commanders fan base, thankful, whatever, you got a nice watch on. Is it about time to get the Terry deal done? Where are we at?
Ooh, good question.
Where are we on the Terry
We love
clock?
Terry. Love Terry, and we've had some really good conversations with his representatives. We're going to keep those in-house, Kay. That's what Sean told me to say.
I'm reading the body language, though. I don't know how. You're feeling good. It's trending in a positive
But we
direction.
really, we want to make Terry commander for a long time.
Where are you picking?
29.
29. I want you to take a running back. How do you feel about that?
In the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah. People used to say that wasn't a good thing, but no, you can.
Oh, were you trying to get me off the scent there?
Yeah.
Is that what you're planning to do, but you don't want? No?
No, but I think what we did with free agency, we can take anybody at 29, which is we have some optionality there. So, really best player available.
Last one.
Boring,
for you.
right? But
yeah. How big of a recruiting tool is Jayden Daniels? Because from my perspective, as just a fan and someone who talks to players on television, they all love him.
Yeah.
They all want to play with him. Like, how key is he?
It's huge. It's huge. It was like last year when we hired DQ. All these players wanted to go play for him.
Yeah.
All these coaches wanted to go coach with him. And now getting a great quarterback like Jayden, a great young quarterback who's not just a great quarterback, but a great person that people want to be around, that people want to play with.
Slam dunk.
I know, it's great. So you get a guy like Deebo because of that. You get a guy like LT because of that want to come and play for us. So it makes our jobs a lot easier.
I was going to say, last one for you. The Yankees bats or the tush push? One has to go.
I just started reading about the Yankees bats. That's pretty cool. They got like a rocket scientist or something doing that.
I don't freaking know.
So
but I know it all seems.
I'll go with the Yankees
stinks.
bats.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those.
We gotta stop that tush push.
There we go. You're gonna keep the Yankees bats.
No, we're gonna get rid of the Yankees bats, and then we're gonna stop the tush push.
Okay,
no, we're gonna try to at least. It's really hard to.
Got you. Eagles schmeagles. All right, we'll be back.